Welcome to my channel. Welcome. 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 Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in today. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Jennifer and you're highly welcome. This video is based on popular demand. Like, you guys have been coming at me asking questions. What do you use for your hair? Show me, Jennifer, tell me how to make my natural hair grow. Jennifer, what do you put on your natural hair? Jennifer, how do you maintain your natural hair? Jennifer, how do you do? Okay, today I've decided to come and share tips that I use for natural hair growth. Tips for fast, rapid hair growth. So if this is what you want, then stay tuned and watch till the end. First tip is, do not comb your hair dry. Like, I see a lot of naturalistas, when you lose your hair, you go to the salon, they will now use ordinary comb and just keep pulling your hair and pulling your hair will break. You will not be able to retain growth. Every hair grows, but what makes the difference is the ability of your hair to retain growth. Now, if you keep combing your hair dry, how will your hair retain growth? So how do you comb your hair? Ensure that you moisturize your hair, maybe with water. Just pour a little bit of water in your hair just one time, and then make sure that the hair is a bit damp, and then you just put your comb through. And while you're combing, don't just comb straight from down up. Comb from the tips to the root. So you start. Another tip is, don't comb your hair often. Yes, I know it might seem radical for some of you, or you guys might not be able to accept it, because of course we grew up all knowing that, you have to comb your hair. But the truth is, with natural hair, especially if you want to retain growth, and then with even the stress or having to do all of that, you should not comb your hair often. I don't comb my hair often. You guys should let me know if you want a practical, practical video, so that I'll show you guys a practical video on how I do these things. But for this one, it's just going to be tips. And while combing your hair, ensure to use a wide tooth comb. Second tip I have is, avoid heat. You know how you go to salons, especially for people that wash their hair, natural hair in salons. You go to a salon and immediately after they wash your hair, the next thing is they want to use dryer to dry it for you, or even some people go as far as using hand dryer to stretch it and all of that. Yes, let me not say I have used straighteners on my hair too, and hand dryers to straighten my hair, but I don't do it very often. If I use straighteners for my hair in a year, it could be once a year, or even never in a whole year. If at all I use heat on my hair, it will be maybe while I'm steaming. I rarely go to the salon to wash my hair anyway, but then if I want to have a hot steam, I go to the salon, steam my hair. That's the only time my hair gets to experience heat. And if you can't do without using heat on your hair, then make sure you get a heat protector. That way your hair is not exposed to breakage. Next tip is, use hair masks. You can create your hair masks from natural food within the house, like bananas and honey. You can use banana, honey, just mash it together and apply it on your hair for 5 minutes or 20 minutes. Wash it off. You can do avocado and honey or olive oil. Leave it in your hair for some time. Of course, you mash it, leave it in your hair for some time, and after that you wash it out. Hair mask helps your hair, it just helps to give nutrients to your hair, that way giving your strands strength and vitality. The next tip is to deep condition your hair. Hair mask / deep condition are almost intertwined. A lot of people just do hair masks instead of deep conditioning, or do deep condition instead of hair masks, because it's almost the same product you're going to use to deep condition your hair that you would use for a hair mask. So if you don't like stress, you don't have the power to blend blend banana or blend avocado, just go for a regular deep conditioner that is sold in any beauty supply shop, and go put it into your hair, leave it for about 40 minutes, rinse it out, and you're good to go. The next tip is protective hairstyles. Do not expose your hair out for too long. I know that it's not, especially when you have natural hair, you want to show off, you want to feel yourself, you want to enjoy yourself, but hold on, baby girl, don't do it for too long, especially because of Nigerian weather. Our weather down here is also favorable. It can be really dry, especially during the harmattan. It can be so dry that you lose your edges. So I advise that during harmattan seasons like that, there's no need for you to expose your hair. Just make sure you use protective hairstyles and you moisturize your hair as often as possible. Which leads me to my next point, which is to moisturize with water and oil, especially during dry season. Moisturize your hair with water and oil. It will help your hair to grow, it will help reduce breakage, it will help your hair, it will just give your hair vitality. The next tip is find products that work for your hair. You know how I know a lot of people that can't use ori for their hair, because ori is shea butter. If in case you're not Nigerian, in Nigeria we call it ori. Some people do not use shea butter for their hair because it causes them dandruff and all sort of hair irritation. So for some it makes their hair too soft, for some it makes their hair long, for some it actually moisturizes their hair and makes their hair feel really good. For me, I don't really use shea butter like that, but then I use a lot of coconut oil and olive oils and all the essential oils you can imagine. But I rarely use shea butter. I only use shea butter when I'm out of options. Yeah. But find products that work for your hair. Shea butter might not work for me, but it could work for you. Coconut oil will not work for you, but it was working for me. So find products as you journey through the natural hair. Just observe. Be very, very observant. If you're complaining about lack of hair growth and you have been using one product from day one, then babe, you need to change it, because it means that the product you're using is not working for your hair. Next tip is always have water and oil in a container, or it doesn't have to be together in the same container. Like, I don't like putting it together in the same container, but if you can, you put it together in the same container, like a straight spray bottle. Your hair needs water, it needs that moisture to grow, it needs that moisture to bloom. If you can't mix water and oil in the same container, have a container full of water that you can spray. Oil your hair, then spray a little bit of water in it, and just allow your hair to enjoy. You can easily do this when you have cornrows, like just a regular cornrow with natural hair. When you have styles like this is a twist. This is a twist I did myself. So if you have styles like this, you can easily just put water into your hair. So what I do every morning is I wake up and I pour water on my hair, and I'm good to go. And I just use it to style, and I oil the hair, and the hair is massive. My hair is good to go. So the next tip is co-wash your hair. Co-wash is just using conditioner to wash your hair. Why do you have to co-wash? Why do you have to use conditioner to wash your hair instead of a shampoo? You don't want to wash out all the products on your hair every other week, because it's advisable that you wash your hair at least, especially if you're leaving your hair like this, it's advisable for you to wash your hair every other week, right? But you don't necessarily have to wash your hair with shampoo all the time, because you don't want to remove all the products that are helping to vitalize your hair. You want to make sure that you still have some products left in your hair until you're ready to wash it out with the shampoo and then apply fresh products. So whenever you need to wash your hair, or you feel like your hair is dirty and you need to just cleanse it for the next hairstyle, just use a conditioner to wash your hair. So guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that it gives you insights on the things that I do for my natural hair. And well, that's it for this particular video. I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see a practical of all of these things, I can give you guys a dedicated video for how to do each of the things that I said. Let me know in the comment section, and I will make sure that I create a content like that for you guys. And I hope that you guys implement these ones too that I've said. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Bye.